All right. Good morning. Good morning. We are going to share some slides and after that, we're going to share some wins. So let's get going. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the We Partners Network, where we are here to help each other. And we do have a mission and vision. Our mission is to, create wealth, community, and legacy, empowering our partners to dream bigger and really making a lasting impact. And our vision is to be at 10,000 partners globally, right? Creating this unstoppable movement of real estate entrepreneurs who dare to dream bigger and make a global impact. And that could mean a lot of things, but that is our mission and vision together. Thank you for hopping on this call. Uh, Last week we had a couple events going on, relationship with the results, real estate meetup. That was great to attend, and also take pictures. So you can see that I enjoy taking photos and just giving back to the community, and people really resonate with that, connecting with people. People ask for their photos. Perfect. I get their contact information as well. We had a commercial real estate happy hour down in Dallas. The Winger Real Estate has a monthly commercial meetup on the first Tuesdays at the Perry Steakhouse. Great place to just meet people in the industry and connect with more people. Laura Pena, we came in to celebrate getting her broker license in our organizations. Welcome to the Broker Club, Laura, and just got to celebrate her and meet her family, her brother, her kids, and things like that. So it was great to celebrate. Broken Dwell was last week. We went to Cedar Hills Lake, and John Terrell, one of our business partners, and his brother bought 120 acres. They have 111 lots developed to be sold. You can hold it as an investment. You don't have to build right away. So there's an opportunity for investors. So if you want more information, be a great way to connect with John directly and just kind of share his vision, why it came out, and why this location is a good fit for maybe your short-term rental for your Airbnbs, things like that. If you have clients, this is a great location. It's right before the Ho Chi Town craziness, but it's after the Broken Bow, so it's in between. So if you want a quieter place, this is a nice place, but it's still not far from town, and there's a brand new casino. I didn't go inside. I was trying to find a charging station for my Tesla, but they had 8 chargers, they had 12 chargers. 8 of them were broken, so I had to find another location. I found nearby, and it worked out. Want to welcome our new partners so far in June, Michelle Lee and Jen Wang, which is James Wang, that just came in from Houston, and one in Dallas. We also want to announce Roland Thomas down in Beaumont as a co-sponsor with us, with Calvin, and just congratulate him on connecting with us in Houston. And then from there, helping him, support him on the resi-commercial side, on the commercial side. Roland does a lot of YouTube. He's great at that. So things that he's bringing back to the table at the same time as we get to partner up and work together. Today, live at 10 o'clock Central Time, topagentsecrets.com is the Zoom link. And that's where you get to connect with other producers around the country within EXP. Tom Trong is the host for the Top Agent Nation with our upline leaders. And then tomorrow, June 10th, if you're focused on attraction, first and third Tuesday of each month, please try to make the calls at 10 o'clock Central Time. And the Zoom link is down here as well. All right. And then Ella will share the slides, the public view slides of today if you missed it. So you can click on it later and go back. Every Friday at 10 o'clock, Jim Wong, our upline leader, does his commercial organization call to go over things weekly. So that's a commercial call that you can get on. Please schedule that out on Fridays. Deal exchange. First and third Tuesday of each month, Rich Enlund does a commercial deal exchange. Please hop into that. Also, Industrial CRE, second and fourth Tuesdays. Charles Swangberg teaches in the EXP auditorium, and he also live streams the Industrial CRE 101, 102 classes. All right. Every Wednesdays, Faith in Real Estate, FIRE. Lucia hosts at the Koopa Espresso Bar in Irving Bible in Irving. And please, if you want to attend that or you want to host one in your market, we would love, please connect with Lucia. She can share kind of her vision and kind of, what inspired her to do this. And, if you want to do this to, not for attraction, we want to make sure that this is focused on what the mission and vision is. And if you have a desire to do something like that, please connect with Lucia. And of course, Partners in Prosperity is every month. This month is actually tomorrow, Tuesday, time from 4:30 to 6 o'clock. And then afterwards, we usually grab dinner somewhere or just hang out. But if that's something you want to do, the goal for the Partners in Prosperity is to please invite. If you can't make it, just invite to that so you have people to connect with Lucia, and you can do that in your market as well. All right, this Wednesday we will live stream as well. We have Tina Bryant, luxury realtor here in DFW. She's going to be discussing about reverse prospecting. What does that mean? How do you optimize your listing? And then how do you create business through this? So please connect. Come Wednesday, it's better in person, but we do live stream it on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn as well. But check that out. All right. Well, this Friday, 11:30, Laura and Jessica are doing their coffee, real estate chat and coffee at 11:30 a.m. So you can register there on Eventbrite, DM them for the address. So please connect with them and see where they're doing it. They meet up at different locations all the time. So please DM them for that. If not, this Friday, we do a coffee meetup as well from 8:30 to 10 o'clock. I appreciate Terry for coming out and didn't know if June was still happening, but she came out anyways. Guess what? Met a new friend, and that's where I met. So Real Estate and Coffee, please invite people to that. We want to grow this community and just helping each other, connecting about questions, whatever it is. We have lenders. If you have a title person, at least it's a way to connect. All right. So our next IRL in real life for EXP Realty North Texas is going to be June 25th at the MetroTex headquarters in Irving, Texas. So check that out. We have Travis Blum. I believe Travis your upline, Roland?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so yes, so Roland's upline sponsor is going to be speaking. We got Kristen Carpentier, Alex Peach, and Bettina as the MC. So check that out. Check out the YouTube secrets. I will try if I can make it. Well, actually, guess what? I can't make it because I'll be out of the country. So if anybody wants to volunteer to help record that, let me know. I can have the equipment. You guys can come record that so we can share it out or live stream it for us. But if not, come in person. EXP North Texas is doing a lot. Our broker team and our local team works very hard every month. We get on calls every Friday to discuss how to host these events for everyone in the company. And we're gracious enough to have a great facility at MetroTex. Thank you for Capital Title and Inspection House for being our sponsors for these IRLs versus being virtual. So check that out. All right, July 30th, 31st. That's what I'm excited for. That's the Build Conference, and you can check this out. You can go to expntx.com. That will be there for your tickets. Early bird's still at $99, I believe. And maybe Ella can check the promo code to get like $10 off. It could be EXP North Texas or EXP NTX. I believe you get a discount. I will double check. If whoever's trying to get it, DM me first if it's not showing up. We'll get that fixed. We got Girls for Grit. We got John Tsai, was the past president for EXP Canada. We have Tina Call. Brent Gove is our number one attractor in EXP. Close to 18,000 people. Tony King, Rick Giha's wife, of the late Rick, his wife will be here, and then Randy Baird. Our Paul Roberts will be speaking, Leo Robles, and Anna Powell, and then Wayne Salzman will be here speaking. So, going to be a 2-day event at the Stonebriar Fisco. That will be something you guys should come. Roland, I highly recommend you come up to Dallas, make a trip up here, and connect. And then, of course, August will be in Boston for the build. And if you're interested in other locations around the country, even the globe, they're going to have one in Barcelona in September, things like that. You can plan for that. All right. Barcelona is where I'm going to be. I leave on the 20th, but I'll be at the EXP Con in Barcelona. It's going to be double the size, they said. And Miami is going to be October. So I highly recommend, if you can't make Barcelona, come to Miami with us. It's important that you come see the culture, you come see your other shareholders in the company, and at the same time as you get to learn and you get to pick up more referrals. Is the key. So come out to Barcelona or Miami. Next year is going to be in France and also in Vancouver for the global locations. All right. Fast Cap already started for the evening. If you haven't joined the Fast Cap yet, this is a training program that EXP does, and it's a 6-week program where you have a live training on Zoom, and then you have your daily activities and homeworks, and then so 3 times a week on Zoom. And they did one on the evenings for those that are working full time, so you can get out there at 7:00 Central Time. But they'll have another one in the future. They always have at least 2 going on daytime and the evenings. All right. So if you haven't been to our website, wepartnersnetwork.com, if you haven't joined our Facebook community, if you haven't joined our WhatsApp group, and of course, EXP is transitioning to Slack on July 1st. So we're going to be transitioning from Workplace to Slack. I think Workplace will still be up, but everything will be learning the new system in Slack to make the communications. And I plan to build a community channel just for We Partners, so we can add people there and try to find one system. I know it's hard, but that's the goal. All right. That is the announcements. Went through that hopefully pretty quick. Please raise your digital hand. If you can't raise your digital hand, wave at us, and then we'll call you out. But I'm going to have Paul kickstart our Monday.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank God. All right. Thank you so much for going over the announcements. And yeah, I'm looking forward to I can't believe I'm speaking at Build. I'm pinching myself. Thank you so much for throwing my name in the hat. That means the world to me. Some wins last week. Number one is we executed another contract. So that's 2 in the last 30 days that we've executed. One's already closed. And then, of course, this one will close on June. I shouldn't say, of course. This one will close on June 23rd. So we're excited about that. We're getting into a bit of a rhythm. Be nice to have a closing every 10 days just off of past activity. And the thing that I'm the most excited about, if you're building an organization, always track activity, track what your team's doing. And this fires me up. This weekend, I had 6 people on my team all doing open houses. And that's activity. That's not something, as long as they continue to keep that pace, that is activity that will pay off in 90 days, not now. And so it's just a starting point for us. And my goal is to have 100 people every single weekend doing open houses. And because it works, and you can track activity. You can't measure, you can't control results, but you can control activity. And so I'm extremely excited that we're starting to get this thing lifted off the ground, where everyone's out there doing open houses and getting leads, getting great leads. Some of them I taught from what I learned last week at the NTX IRL about don't give business cards, don't give flyers, collect phone numbers. The flyers are a waste of time. It's going to sit in their floorboard. They're going to throw it away. It's a waste of time. Get a phone number. Get a phone number. So we trained on that, and it looks like everybody's doing that right now. So we're excited about the activity. We're excited about what's going on. We're excited about the energy that we're taking into the summer. And we're at 4 listings, or 3 listings now. We'll be at 4 by the end of the month. Of course, hopefully we'll close one of those bad boys and go back down to 3.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it very much. Keep it going. I know your team's on fire, and you got the momentum. You got Noel speaking next. So Noel, share some wins. Know you did an open house too.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, like Paul was saying, and you just said, I did do some open houses this weekend. I thought they had really great turnouts, really great conversations that I had with the potential buyers that came in, and I did exactly what Paul just stated. Uh, Rather than going with a printed out, flyer of the home or anything like that, I actually just exchanged phone numbers with them, and I didn't ask them for their phone number. I just told them, hey, give me your phone number. So it seemed to work out pretty well. Um, I've also I've invited a few people out for Wednesday's meeting as well, who are agents with other companies. So I'm excited about that. Whether they show up or not, I feel like I'm just doing activity. So I'm like, my wins are just the amount of activity that I've been doing for this past week and a half. Oh, and then on last week, I also passed my state exam, and I got my official license. So I think that's probably the biggest win for me. But yeah, that's it.
That's great. Noah, have they onboarded you fully in Texas?
Good question. I think so.
All right.
I think so. Like it says that my license is active with
Okay,
EXP.
perfect.
So
Perfect. You just have to join the MLS and all that, the
yeah,
association.
correct. Which I already got that completed as well.
That's great. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna be calling. You don't raise your hand. If I don't see you waving, I'll call you. You guys, smaller group, we can get through this pretty quick. I'm gonna call Judy. Don't look at that second screen. Turn your head this way. Judy
Uh,
Ratsamy. Me.
there's
Yes,
two
you.
Judys. I was like, who?
Sorry, talking to you. Talking to you.
Let's see. Last week, I feel like I was on the run all week, but I'd say I've had a few meetings that were, I think, going to come to fruition. We're about to add another partner, or at least that's the plan, and they've got a great background in commercial real estate. So haven't really updated you on that, Daniel, but I'll let you know whenever it does come up. So that was last week. Hopefully this week we'll solidify about 3 more listings. 2 of them are a referral from Ton TC. Thank you. We'll keep you in the loop on that as well because everybody's traveling. All of my owners are traveling. So hopefully we'll get that one buttoned up. But those are my wins.
Yes, commercial real estate. A lot of brokers and owners are traveling. So, which where residential might be a busy month, commercial might be the opposite. Just depends. But the people who stay back, they're getting stuff done. So, like Judy, you're getting stuff done. That's good. Lucia.
Good morning. So I'm I'm kind of pleased with myself. I know this sounds really silly, but Charlie's been traveling. He's opening a restaurant in Odessa. He's been gone over a week this time, and last night was the second storm that I've gone through without him here. So that's like, brave. I know that sounds silly, but I just feel more confident in that. I like to look to him to be my savior, if you know what I mean, on earth. Anyway, networking has just been great. Just been like events to go to, people to meet. It's been super beautiful. I have 5 listings right now, which is outstanding. 2 of them, we just did make some price adjustments on those. So hoping to see some realistic offers come through for our clients. So I'm super excited about that. We have a closing this week. We had one that went to pending for a buyer. So activity is hopping. Super, super grateful for that. But the most important thing is that we have Partners in Prosperity tomorrow. So look forward to seeing as many of you there as possible. The group is really growing. I love that people are now inviting others. So it's not just me that's doing the inviting. So I'm really, really, really chuffed with that. Had a beautiful conversation with Terry over the weekend. I hope it works in your schedule that you can come tomorrow. We get to meet in person. I love that Roland's part of the group. He didn't understand when I said about, being a fire leader. So we can talk about that because really my dream is just that fire is put out in every city. I think that EXP is a great network for people to be able to just plant that seed in multiple cities. Like, AA, if anybody's ever been a part of that or knows people that have been a part of that, you go to a city and if you've got a meeting and you want to, like a business meeting and you want to just have some time with friends with Bill W and just be there before you go to your meeting and have that settling feeling, that's what fire is. Just that settling peace feeling that I would love for it to be in as many cities as we have EXP, like just grow. So that's super special, and I'm saying bye.
All right. Thank you, Alicia. And good thing the storms were okay. Hopefully everyone was okay in the North Texas area. Didn't seem, I don't know the west side, but we were okay. So it's good. It slowed down speed wise and it didn't hit that 80 miles. And but having no power, I don't know. I think that just our grid on this side of Plano, we always get out. So got to look at options. My brother texted me like, we need those cyber trucks so we can plug into our house too. Then I was like, what else? What other car? What are other EVs that I can plug in? So, but anyways, all right, bro. I'm gonna pick on you, Roland. You got that big smile.
Hey, not a problem. I was looking for the hand raising deal. I was like, where? This is not Teams. So I'm
It's
like,
under it's under React where that heart is.
okay, I see recognized hand gestures. All right. I was thinking that was it, but used to
You know,
Teams. Well, again, y'all, hey, I'm Roland Thomas. Super excited to be here. I do have a win. So last week through a referral, I actually got my first listing. So that's exciting. Like I said, been in real estate since April, into March, April. I got my first lesson, so I'm super excited. We've been putting some videos out and looking forward to having that portion start bringing some leads in. But right now, I mean, hey, this it's exciting. So I'm looking forward to learning some more about fire. That's it's definitely a passion of mine. In my corporate career, I actually led Bible studies and stuff like that, and so I'm super excited. I'm just excited to be here, excited to bring some value to the team and learn, And so whether it be residential or commercial, I'm looking forward to learning it all and just being a team player.
all right. Thank you, Roland.
Thank you.
TC, you look burnt out. You look wore out this weekend.
Yes, yes. So I'm very tan. I came back from 11 days beach trip, and last weekend a win was personal win. I'm in a youth group volunteer on Sunday. We had outdoor camping, so I'm like really dark and red. So I was outdoor the whole entire weekend. That was a personal win, being able to be there for the youth, for the kids, creating a lot of smiles. And so that was quite tiring, but it's rewarding at the same time. We always try to create wins, and joining this meeting is how what kind of win can I create for the week, and so I can share with the team, and just not just sharing the lesson learned as well. So had a contract executed last night, late last night. So this is a personal win, not personal in a way, but business for a good friend of mine. This is like the third offer we submitted. We lost the two last offers. The market is not hot, but but certain property can be pretty hot if it's the right price, right home. So have to be pretty active and connect with agents. So a win for this one is, lots of time buyer would say, hey, let's try to submit an offer, especially this market, but not understanding the property. And I connected with the agent. She's like, yeah, we have an offer. It's a little low, but seller's looking for something close to the sales price. The home is priced really well already. So if I let my client decide to submit tens and $20,000 off, we would have lost to the third offer that would have come in. So we submitted a full price offer. This home is at least 420. We submitted 400. We felt it's priced well. Was able to get the contract executed within the same evening. So that was a win. And really, I always stress like connect with the other agents. Make that connection with them. They either tell you some tidbits, some hints that will help you make a better offer, or just creating that connection, that vibe that I like to work with this agent. He or she's been friendly and professional, and I do that all the time. Before I make an offer, I always try to connect with the other agents and see and look at what the seller's term, what's the seller's motivations. Sometimes you can kind of get a better idea to submit a better offer for your client. And being able to connect with Judy, our commercial partners, to help a client. I mean, I'm happy where we are because in my past brokerages, none of the agent or even the former broker knows about commercial. So I always shy away when client asks because I don't know who to go to, and then I end up not referring the client out. So within our team, I mean, we have a wealth knowledge of commercial and residential, and we can leverage each other and lean on each other's hand, whether we connect to do deal together to learn or just refer out and not lose out on that client. So I'm very, very excited about that. I have two closing this week. So weekly win is whether last week or this week. I'm just sharing. One of them in particular, I shared in the past. Very excited about it. The seller took the home off the market, but we ended up selling it to one of the guests that came to the open house. Obviously, I placed it back on the market just to be compliance, and then so we can close under that agent, the selling agent. So that's a really big win. Instead of relisting it, being able to help client transition through the sale without having to go through the stress that they experienced in the past. So I wish everyone a great, productive week. Lucia, I'm very excited. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow evening. Please join me in joining Lucia tomorrow. Partner in Prosperity. I don't know what it is, but the words prosperity and partnering got me excited. And during school year, it's hard for me to go because I have kids with schools and activities, but I'm looking forward to attending as much as I can this summer. So please join me in joining Lucia and the rest of the guests that come tomorrow in South Lake.
Thanks, DC. Look forward to seeing you.
Great.
Absolutely.
Let's go. All right. Angie, are you still there from Orlando? Wanted her to say hi. There you go.
Sorry,
Share
I'm
some
trying
with.
to work a deal right now on somebody putting in an offer, so I'm trying
Hey,
to listen and do it all
that
at the same
that's
time.
a win. That's a win right there.
That
Got
is
a
a
deal going.
win.
Go
Yeah,
get
so
them.
Any other
that's
wins?
one
Any
of
other
them.
wins?
Another win is I started a new thing with my open houses. So I'll put out there like, hey, if you just stop by, like all you have to do is stop by my open house and you put your name into a drawing, and then I'll pull one winner from it. And then I'll call them up, have them meet me somewhere like Starbucks is what I did on this one. And then before I actually do that, I'll say, oh, by the way, do you mind if I put together a little buyer's package just so I can just explain a few things to you? So that's working out really well right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
Go back to your contract and
Okay.
listen. Do
Appreciate
multitask.
it.
Do your multitasking. It's good.
Okay, thanks.
That's what we do as entrepreneurs. We multitask.
Thanks.
Terry, do you mind sharing anything? There's an unmute. The bottom left. There you go.
A win. Well, earlier last week, my son has been encouraging me to get in a community of a church. I mean, he's been doing that for a long time, and I've been hopping around a little bit. And so he had that discussion with me on Thursday, and then Friday, I found Daniel's group on the Friday coffee, and so I joined that. And then Daniel just was like the super connector and connected me with Lucia. Am I saying your name right? Is
Yes.
that right? Okay. And so at Daniel's coffee meeting, I met a great group of people. So I just feel like I just feel like God is just like opening up some doors, and I'm just trying to be obedient to that. I'm brand new to real estate, so I'm just trying to connect, and I'm so grateful for that. So those are my wins this week.
Great, Terry. It was good seeing you yesterday at church, and yes, just just find your family, right? Just it's okay. But you know where I'm at. Lucia, and then Lucia and you have a mutual friend, so it's the world's very small, you know. And I'm glad that you even just came out on Friday to make that connection, and so that's great. Let's see. Yeah, sir. You still there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. Yester also came to church with me yesterday too. And he had lunch with our family. So he got to eat Korean barbecue and hot pot all in one. So and bubble tea.
Oh, that food was good. That's for sure.
Any wins you want to share?
Um, well, the only win I have right now is a pending transaction. It's I talked to you about it. It's a foreclosure. And we're just waiting on the release of the mortgage liens. It's taken a bit is because the lien happened in 2004, which is a long time ago, and that mortgage company that doesn't exist anymore. So it's taking a longer route, but we're making progress. We got one lane released, and we're just waiting on the other one.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah, just push on the title and the attorneys to figure out their magic,
Yeah,
work their magic. That's right. Thank you.
thank you.
All right. I know Katie says she's driving. Toby, you there, Toby? Or Rashada? If you don't have your videos on, I can't see you. So, but if you guys are driving, don't worry. So I guess I'll share my win. My win was for this week. Well, this today, my son is going to Florida. There's like 27 buses, 1,300 kids. It was crazy. Dropped them off at 4:30 this morning. The storm stopped. It wasn't raining, so it was perfect. So, we were last night, and just pray for him as he goes and connects with. So this is not his school. It's the church that's part of the school. So hopefully he meets. I don't think there was any friends per se that is going with him that he knows. So I saw him. He sat in the very back of the bus, and I called him like, "Why are you sitting in the back?" And I could tell like he was walking through, trying to see if he knew anyone. They're just watching him, and he didn't. So he sat in the back. Then I called him like, "Why are you sitting in the back? It's right next to the restroom." Hey, and he gives me this attitude. And I was gonna text him like, "Hey, don't give me an attitude," but I didn't. I let him be his. It's 4 o'clock. I mean, let him be his teenager. But hopefully he gets to connect with people because I know he can connect. He just, as a teen, when you don't know anyone, it's kind of hard. But I know that he'll connect, and hopefully God will do some stuff in those camps with him, and he can just relate with people and just meet more friends. So the other win I have is meeting Terry and having Yasser come to church on Sunday with me and just meeting new people. And then there was a lot of events. Broken Bow was a Friday. We went Friday after the coffee events. I came back at 2 a.m. that morning because Julie and Yen had to get back because they had appointments. So I decided, hey, let's drive. And I have a Tesla, so I was like, okay, I mapped everything out. But then go to the casino, like majority of their chargers are not working, and there's no supercharger up there. I'm like, oh, I got to find a cabin or RV park, just plug into the RV line, and then I found one at a bowling alley that had actually these what we call destination chargers. It's slower, but it works. So I had it charged fully, and I was able to make it back one without stopping again. But we had a good time reconnecting with the team, connecting with Brittany Stewart. Brittany Stewart's another team leader here in McKinney. She co-sponsored with me, John Terrell. So just for them to connect and know each other, on a another level, I guess we want to say it, not party level, not karaoke level, but yeah, just another level. So that was a win. And there's a lot of other wins, but that's what I wanted to share. And just excited for you guys to get on the call for you guys to continue this summer, the 3 weeks, depending on the time zone or where, if I'm traveling, I will continue to come on the Mondays because Europe is about 8-9 hours ahead, so it works out still. But Fridays at the Real Estate and Coffee, if somebody can help host that and continue that on, we want to be consistent with having people come and connect, and just have a space for people just to learn about real estate, learn how to make more connections, and to just help them out, regardless of what company they're at. So,
Hey, Daniel, maybe you have
yes,
each of us sign up for a Friday that you're gone, so you make sure it's covered.
yep, perfect. I'll create a little sheet and just sign up, and then we'll create a flyer for you so you guys can promote it. Another thing about these events, any event that you see, you want to promote it, just create a flyer for it. Yes, Lucia is hosting the Partners in Prosperity, but if you're inviting that, she doesn't mind that you create your own flyer. Like, hey, I'm going to this thing, come. And then if you want to, do your Eventbrite and you have a guest list, you can send it to Lucia. Like, I got these guests that signed up, so you can keep track. That's okay. Just grow, just invite people. So, Katie.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Daniel. Thank you so much for running this Monday call every day and keeping us consistent. Sorry if you guys hear my kids dropping them off right now. But my wins for last week, wanted to share was we got an off-market listing, me and Peggy, for an auto retail in Carrollton. So if anybody's in the market, feel free to contact us. It is an off-market listing. And how we got that, I wanted to share with you. Me and Peggy's been working side by side together for some time now, and I advised her because she has a client that actually is looking for an auto repair shop. I said, you know what, we got to go outside of the box. You got to go and door knock at these auto shops. And guess what? That's exactly what she did. She took it in her hands, and we teamed up and we received the listing, and here we are. We have 2 other listings as well, with another partner as well, and pretty much just getting yourself out there and networking. I want to give a shout out to Melissa as well. She networked with a lender that's a commercial lender, which led us to a developer that actually is giving us a couple projects to work on as well. So amazing things happening in CRE. And above that all, we may have a partner coming on board soon for the CRE side as well, Daniel. I haven't touched base with you on that, but we'll connect. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great week.
You don't need me. You guys just handle it. That's duplication. No, it's good. I'm proud of you guys. If you don't know Katie, Katie's, she's really, this past year has really changed how she thinks. She's really taking things outside the box. She's improving herself personally and in the business. You stopped drinking, what, 2 years ago now?
I'm going on 4.
4 years. Yeah. So proud of her. And she just, for health reasons, and she just wanted to do that. So it's great. So all right, well, it's 9:40. I know it's Monday. My week is, it varies every week, but I don't have a lot of like scheduled appointments. I do have one big win. So last week I saw on my social media posts that this Hong Kong movie star, or she's an actress, was in real estate in Canada. She moved back to Canada, and so I followed her, and so I reached out to one of my co-sponsors, John Tsai, up in Vancouver, like, hey, I saw that you're mutual friends with this person. I'm gonna reach out to her regarding real estate. And he's like, why? I mean, why? She's not even in real estate. She's an actress. And I'm like, well, you're wrong, because she is. Here's her social media post. She's a realtor now. So, I cold emailed. I CC'd John. John responded also, and she reached out to John because they know each other. And then she was okay to meet. So on Wednesday, I have a Zoom call with a random stranger that doesn't know me, that's willing to get on a Zoom call just to understand what we're doing. So for me, it's not the recruiting aspect. For me, is to understand why this person got to real estate, and at the same time is she knows she's an influencer, right? If you're famous, you're Miss Hong Kong and all that. So she was in the pageant industry as well. She can leverage that to grow a organization, right? She's genuinely helping people find homes. I mean, all her social media stuff is very from what I'm seeing is like she's just teaching people like you need a buyer's agent. Why do you need a buyer agent? Make sure they're knowledgeable and all that. She's just kind of going over the basics of an agent and just sharing those things, her journey in real estate. So I can imagine she can do the same thing nationwide and globally. So wish me luck on Wednesday that I get to connect, and at the same time is just really just to get a feel of like how I can help this person, right? Do more, right? And at the same time is let them know about our group, right? With John Sai, with EXP, with We Partners, the Panda Pack, and all the packs together that you can able to grow together. So gonna have Rashada. Rashada, let's go.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad the good Lord saw fit for all of us to survive the storms last night. And
Yes.
I pray that we survive the storms in our business as well. So I put an event in the chat, and I just wanted to invite you guys to that. It's AI for our business, how to get better on social media with that. I'm sure we could all use it. It's a Metro Text on Friday from 9 to 12, if you guys can make it. Other than that, I do have a few things going on, and I have two prospective agents who may want to join us. So I'm gonna see if I can schedule some time with you, Daniel. And as far as the other event we were discussing, we may have to push that into July. So
Okay.
yeah, kind of running out of time here.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I know we're
understand.
all busy. Mhm.
So in July, if anybody wants to work with Lucia, she wants to do something in Rockwall in that area, probably lake theme, water theme of some sort. So maybe we can work together and host it and plan it out. So let's do that. Thank you, Lucia. It was actually on my mind this morning because like we need a flyer, we need a event planner.
Rashada or Lucia?
No, Rashada. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, Lucia, you gonna join me?
Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. Yasser and then Toby. Yasser, did you raise your hand?
Yes, I did. I just wanted, before you all go, I just wanted to say, it's a pleasure to meet everybody. This is my first time meeting everybody here in the Zoom call. So, except Toby and a couple others, but I'm looking forward to be part of the team, part of the family, and be successful together. And I'm just trying to get with my journey as well and be successful. And I would like to see I can share that with you guys in the same team. And I'm excited to meet each one of you in person. It was great meeting Terry yesterday at the church. And others, but hopefully I get to see you all together someday, soon enough.
All right. All right. Thank you, Yasser. And Yasser's also getting into the construction business. He has a great mentor helping him on the construction side. So if there's any deals or flips that you're working on that if he can shadow and see how everything is going. If you're doing the construction or you're already in a house that's being flipped and just kind of seeing, let him go to that. Let him get a second opinion. He needs more knowledge in that. So help him out. So, Toby.
Hey guys, so I'm going to start with last week I closed on two properties, but both clients were denied like at some point. One of them was denied two times for a loan, and partly had to do with immigration issues, just them trying to prove that they're on their pathway to being fine, and some lenders deny them because there was not sufficient enough evidence for that. So that was huge because they were supposed to close 3 weeks ago, but they ended up closing last week. So very, very happy for them. And I think on Friday, I was checking my email on my way to Houston, and I just saw that I a new person joined EXP through me, and I spoke with this guy in January. His name is IB. Ibiloye. I don't know if you've seen that, Daniel. I
He
think it was,
joined this week.
yeah. Yeah, I just saw that like Toby and I co-sponsor. I'm like, okay. But I spoke with him about
Oh,
it.
he had you as a co-sponsor.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
as a
okay. So
co-sponsor. Okay. As a
okay, so
sponsor.
so if you co-sponsor, I don't see it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't think I see it. Yeah. So you're a co-sponsor.
Okay.
So that's good that you have a friend that added you. So that's great.
Yes.
You have a superpower. People add you as a co-sponsor, which is
Yes.
great. So yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
So,
just
so I know I
just
talked to him a while ago.
that's good.
So anyways, that's good that he's coming on board.
Perfect.
I mean that's a win. I'm trying to grow that side and like bring more people to EXP.
Yep.
And not a very productive weekend from like closing deals or getting people under contract. I like to do that during my weekend. But I went to Houston from Friday to Sunday, went for a party, and I met like 7 great people, got their contact. Some of them are interested in doing business in Dallas. So just looking forward to working with them and excited about growing my network.
Yeah. I mean, like in Houston, so all those people that you met in Houston, you can
Yes.
ask them, "Hey, who's your realtor?"
Mm,
And you say, "Please connect me." If you like them, they're nice. You just connect it. So it's not even a cold call to this agent. Like, oh, uh, John said that you did their house, and we wanted to connect. That's it. And you just make a connection, and you can start building your team in Houston to help support
mm,
the community there.
got
So
it. Got
yeah.
it. Got it.
All right. Well, congratulations. That's a big win, Toby. You became a co-sponsor. The agent that joined, please give us his information because I won't be able to see it. But if he wants to get on the calls, he's an affiliate member of our group. So before the co-sponsorship, and for those that are new, we didn't have co-sponsorship before May 1st. And people who are in EXP already, they gravitated towards our group. So I just made them like an affiliate, right? Meaning like I don't get revenue from them because it's not, for me, it's not about the money. It's about them contributing back together. So as long as people are contributing and not just taking, you can be an affiliate partner and contribute together and help each other. So a lot of them help with social media, with questions, with different things. Just as long as they're bringing to the table, and that's what matters. So thank you for that.
Actually, I just checked this email and the title says a new applicant has named you as a sponsor.
Oh,
I
okay. So it's
think,
not a co-sponsorship. So he actually is joining.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So he
yeah.
needs to do the Trek request today.
Got it,
So
got it, got it.
okay.
I'll
So
I'll reach out to him. Yeah, that was on Friday. So yeah,
okay. And welcome to put me in a group chat so I can share those links so you can learn, the same thing, onboarding process.
got it, got
That's
it.
great.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes,
So he is in our group.
yeah, it is.
So But all right. Well, I appreciate it. It's 9:51. If no one else has anything to share, have a great week. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is the start of the day, right? And we got a lot of things going. And, like I mentioned, invites. If you can't make it to things, Roland, same thing for you. You're in Beaumont, Texas. I don't know that market, but at the same time as you can reach out to people in Dallas, like, hey, we got this event going on tomorrow at Partners in Prosperity. Would you like to go? Perfect. You made the connection. You let us know. Let Lucia know. Like, hey, I got 2 people that I invited. Please take care of them. We will. Guess what? You're going to build your team in Dallas, and we're going to help you. That's how it works. All right. And with a co-sponsorship, you can co-sponsor with Lucia to help build that team too. That's how powerful this is. Okay. So I'm glad that. So how did I meet Roland? Because I went to the regional rally in Houston. So if you remember me talking about, I met a guy that wanted a co-sponsor. That's him. So, all right, let's go. Let's help each other out, bring to the table, and like I mentioned, my week is a little slower. So if you want to sit down with me, like, hey, Daniel, I just want to understand a little bit more. Terry, same thing. It's like, Daniel, can I meet with you? Just like go to your office because you haven't been in my office. Exactly what this all is. Maybe there's other things I could connect more people to you. Just let me know. All right. You guys have my number. You have my contact. We will see you guys later. Toby, I'll see you at the office soon. Bye, guys.